Alright boys and girls, welcome back to another video. This is my student Mike. This is my student JD. Both of these lads were practicing landings in the traffic pattern today at Orlando Executive, and this video was supposed to be more of a vlog style video. But turns out I didn't record anything else other than this the whole day, so you're stuck with voiceovers.
Mike's back. Two smacks. Push, push.
The way this video is going to work is I'm going to intertwine footage from both Mike and JD at various different points of their session. I think it's important to note that this is not a comparison video between the two students. Cannot stress that enough, because both of them had great moments throughout the day.
Yes. And a beautiful landing, man. That's a beautiful landing.
But as I've said before, landings are the most difficult part of flight training. So along with the good, I'm going to include some of the not so glamorous parts of learning to land an aeroplane.
What the f happened there? So, we'll talk in a second. Alright, engine instruments are good. Airspeed is alive.
Alpha 7.
And there's rotation.
November 737 Fox Hotel.
Oh, welcome to the sky. Feel that crab, yeah. Better kicking the rudder a little bit straight into the wind. Well, when you're airborne, you can let the nose go into the wind, because that's going to keep you on your track. Right. Just on the ground. From the horn short, runway 7, head Alpha 7 right. So with the light winds coming from that direction when we're landing, it's going to need to be a little bit of aileron into the wind. And opposite rudder to just maintain the nose on the centre line just as best you can. And if you can, try and touch down on the upwind wheel first, so it's going to be the left wheel first. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Left, right, centre. Alright, first notch. That's good. 042 is beam.
November 042, runway 7, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 32042, runway 7.
Notice I'm not taxiing like a madman this time.
That's what I'm saying! It's beautiful taxi speed. That's at V1.
Ahoy, mate. Doing right traffic?
Be left traffic.
Left traffic?
Yeah.
And we still make our turn at 700 feet.
700.
And then we'll stay up in traffic.
Yep.
Pattern altitude about 1,100 feet.
Yep. These circles.
Yeah, hot spots.
Hot spots, you know what they are, yeah?
Yeah, where a lot of previous things have happened. No bueno things.
Pound my fist.
Pounding.
Very good.
Fist.
Oh, that's a good fist pounding. Like rotting stacks.
Bring him some ale!
Bring him some ale.
Another one!
Bring him some ale. I don't know why I find that so funny. Bring him some ale.
That's why it's just stupid.
Everybody in the bar. Bring him some ale!
Oh, dude, on a serious note though,
Yeah,
can I put you on my application as a reference?
of course. For what? For the new job?
No, yeah, I'm going to Rachel's.
Yeah. Shit.
Now center stage.
I've seen him.
Jay Dizzle.
Give him some ale. Miss the belligerence of it. It's ridiculous. The town drunk. Give him some ale.
The town drunk.
Number 1,
Just came from the brothel. Oh man.
Oh man.
Bro, it literally took us 3 minutes to do our run up.
Exactly. Seems like the pattern is a little bit busy.
Alright, full power, heels to the floor. A little bit of right rudder.
runway 7, clear touch and go.
Cool. And just give yourself some aileron correction to that left side.
Number 2 for runway 7, clear for the option. Clear touch and go.
65.
Number 3, falling sky ahead of the downwind, runway 7, clear touch and go.
We will rotate.
3, runway 7, clear touch and go.
And welcome to the sky.
042, make left close traffic.
Left close traffic 042?
Yep.
Alright, left turn for close traffic 042.
Still climbing towards traffic pattern altitude. Looking at the reference, I like that you looked.
Alright, I'm gonna level off.
Yep.
Arrival approved.
Actually, this is quite a big distance between you and the runway, so take
Really?
it in just a little bit, yeah.
Alright. Oh, whatever
Yeah.
you say, boss.
Yeah, we ain't doing 747 traffic patterns, you know.
Okay.
Do you feel it pushing you at all, or feels okay?
Feels okay for now.
Roger. We'll see what it does on final.
Aim for
flaps.
4 miles straight in for runway 7.
And then what airspeed are we looking for?
80 knots.
80 knots with the descent.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Change through, we got traffic inside. 40 kilo, bye.
So yeah, just push it over 80 knots, push that nose down, there you go. 042 is past the beam.
32042, number 1, runway 7, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, number 1, 042. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, make it. Yeah, give it a good old turn and get that descent rate coming down a little bit more. Reduce that power. You're gonna have to let the nose drop a little bit so you can keep the airspeed going. But of course, on base we want 2 notches of flaps. And what speed?
75.
Cool. Do it.
So let's go 2 notches.
Second
That
notch.
brings us.
So the nose is gonna rise. So you gotta push that nose down. If you need trim to help you, you can get it to help you.
And just a little bit.
This is nice distances from the runway though, man. And we're maintaining some sort of symmetrical pattern. So we're going past the runway, so you want to make that turn. This is where people try and kill people because they try and tighten up the turn and we spin. And you didn't do that, so very good, cool.
Gonna let it drop a bit because we are high.
Yep. So you can bring that power out a little bit, you can get that last notch of flaps in. Do now, so get your last notch of flaps in. Dip the wing into the wind, and then yeah, give yourself some maybe not that much, but give yourself more right rudder to maintain the nose on the centre line. So just keep bringing it down so we can get these crosswind controls in there. So you see it's coming back off to the right. So just a little bit of wing dip into the left, and then just a little bit of right rudder, just enough to maintain the centre line, just so it's not pushing you off. Airspeed's a little bit high, but
bleed it off a little bit.
Yeah, just bleed it off just a touch. We're looking good, just a little bit of aileron dip, just like this, and then a little bit of right rudder as we touch down. A little bit more, there you go, that's exactly where you want to be. Just a little bit more flare, but those are the crosswind controls right there. Yeah, alright, you got it, you got it. Then aileron into the wind,
Runway 7, clear to land.
and then you can go.
Number 2 behind traffic, runway 7.
Because the plane's still flying when you're on the ground, yeah, exactly, still wants to fly. Beautiful. That's a nice little crosswind takeoff there. Yeah, cool. Those crosswind controls are difficult at first, but challenging. Yeah, it is. But you had your approach was fine. Your speed's on downwind base, just a little bit high when we were on short final. Right. But that's going to happen while we got everything else going on with these crosswinds. Yep. This is good though. It's good practice.
A little squirrely though, once we got it on the ground.
Yeah, a little bit. Just that's because the pressures are relaxed. You relax the pressure when we're on the ground.
Yeah.
Of course, the plane still wants to fly. So it's actually, I like this view. This is a nice view. Airspeed is just a touch high, but it's okay. You're looking good. Just keep that nose down.
Oh yeah. I was trying to correct for airspeed, but we're still too high.
Exactly.
So I can't pitch yet.
Yeah.
I'll clear traffic inbound from
exactly. And you can play with the power a little bit. You're probably not going to need any more power for any of this because the airspeed's slightly high. So cool. You're just going to bring it low enough. Keep the nose down.
Resist.
Resist. Exactly. Resist. And that's exactly what you need to be doing it. A bit of rudder control.
Alright, so you're going to turn base runway 7.
All it needed was just keeping it back. A little bit flat.
Okay.
That's it. So flaps.
No flaps.
And power. Off we go.
Last notch.
Roger. How does it feel? Does it feel like it's pushing you a little bit?
Yeah, pushing us to the right.
Okay. Oh, cool. What you can do on this one, just keep the nose like this. Because there's 2 techniques, there's a slip technique and there's a crab technique. Yep. See if the crab technique works for you. So you keep the nose kind of like this, because this is keeping us on the centre line track.
Roll with the rudder?
Yeah. And just watch that airspeed just slightly low. And then as you are going into the touchdown, you apply some right rudder and left wing down just at the last moment in the flare. See if that works for you. You're looking good so far, man. So just bring me right just a little bit. There you go. And then power off and flaring.
They're a little harder, these cross.
Little bit. We'll talk about it in a second. Interesting. Very interesting. That was a nice crab technique, and then just at the last moment you swung the right rudder in and left aileron down. Left wing down.
It adds more to an already hard thing.
Yeah, no, exactly, exactly. And because you're focusing on that, you're not focusing as much on the flare. So it's the
flat, right?
Flat.
Yeah.
If you can just apply,
pull back more, right?
Pull back more, just a little bit more back pressure as you're doing the rest of the stuff. These are going to be nice. Cool. This is the first time we've done proper crosswind landings.
Yeah,
so
yeah, with this much in it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's two techniques. There's the crab technique where you bring it in, nose in, and then at the last moment you kind of just bring in that rudder, left wheel down, right wheel down, nose wheel down. Or there's the slip technique where you're already putting yourself into that slip situation. So you're just bringing the nose down, bringing the aircraft down with the left wing down, right rudder to maintain center line. So it's your choice which one you want to use. That for 042.
042, yep, that was for you. Just crosswind enable for IFR traffic departing behind you.
Crosswind now and extend the downwind 042. Make a crosswind turn.
Sorry, I'm not even...
no, it's okay, it's alright.
Sorry, man.
This is the first time we're doing this, so don't worry about it. It's not going to be perfect. Give me a crosswind turn. He wants us to turn... extend the downwind, so we'll just keep it slow on downwind. Okay. And remember, on the landing, nice rudder control. Don't forget that rudder. Okay. If the nose isn't on the center, oh shit! Trim. If the nose isn't on the center as you're looking at it, just bring it right, bring it left. It's dipped too much.
There's air here.
Turn down with dip.
Oh shit! So amazed by air. You can't even see it. Literally. Give him some air.
You're the typical student that I mock when I'm doing like CFI training.
So distracted. Wow, what is this?
Oh my god, is that Orlando International?
It
sure is. Let's pay attention to our runway.
Sorry, sir.
And you think we're still kind of far away?
32042 on extended downwind. Keep an eye out for the second Skyhawk on final. It'll be they're just turning 3 mile left base to final 1,100 feet. That'll be your traffic follow.
Looking for the second Cessna 042.
Alright, looking for the second Cessna 042.
And we're angled slightly in, so yeah, you're turning out, cool.
32042, that charge just past their left wing.
Never mind, that is on.
Runway 7, clear touch and go.
Runway 7, clear touch and go?
Yep.
Runway 7, clear touch and go, 042.
Perfect, alright, make the base turn, here we go, cool.
Alright, second notch of flaps.
Second notch.
Get off at A3 here for you.
Nice and symmetrical, I like it. I'd start making the turn now, so you intercept the final, rather than going through the course. Take your hands off the control. So the nose is coming up slightly, so I'd give yourself some trim down to help you maintain that nose down, rather than give you that tendency to let it rise. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is nice. Maybe just a touch lower on the nose. Okay. Just bring that nose down just a touch. There you go. That's what we want.
All right.
Alrighty, so there is a little bit of a wind coming from that left side, so these crosswind controls are going to have to be in there.
Alright.
Dip in the wing.
And then more right rudder. And take quite a bit of right rudder because you see it's still off that side.
Yeah.
But it's okay, airspeed's fine, looking good.
I'm gonna go power idle.
A little bit squirrely, better rudder control, a little bit of right rudder. Nice transition point and a beautiful landing, man. That's a beautiful landing.
I was trying to do a little bit more rudder in there.
That was a beautiful transition and touchdown.
Here we have 65.
Here we go.
Man, it's tough. It's a lot to get your head around.
It is.
Well, high start on this one, but
Yeah, we'll get it. I was just going to say, pattern altitude is 11. Need a little bit of work on that, exactly, yeah. You got your crab in, you maintain your centre line. And then of course if it starts throwing you off, you can just, you know, just little corrections here and there, but we'll remember the flare this time. Try. This is looking nice, man. There you go. Give yourself some right rudder. A little bit of a balloon. What do we do? Give yourself some power. Arrest the descent. There you go. Nice touchdown. Still trying to fly. There you go. That's going to bring that wing down. It's awkward, isn't it?
yeah.
And then we can go.
The rudder on the right, but the airline on the left.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's awkward. So on that one, the touchdown was nice, but we landed with a little bit of side load because we didn't bring that nose to centre and dip the wing. So we've seen both sides of the coin. We've seen not enough flare and good wind correction, but we've seen a nice touchdown with a decent flare and no crosswind correction. And then we just put it together.
And so we're going to dip left and then rudder to keep us center, right?
Yep, exactly. And it's just enough of each just to stop you being blown off centre line. Give yourself your final notch, and then we're fully set up so we can focus on airspeed and just maintaining this. So you see the nose is still off left. Yeah. So give yourself more right rudder to maintain that centre line. Just a touch more right rudder. There you go. That's what we want. And truth be told, that might be used. Yeah. Yeah man, so you've just witnessed why I much prefer that slip technique. Yep. You're already set up for the way that you're supposed to be landing. Instead of crabbing and then destabilising.
Straighten it up.
Yep. It keeps you in that in the position that you're going to be landing in. You're already there. So all you need to do is airspeed, flare, left wheel, right wheel, nose wheel. You want to do 2 more?
Whatever you say, man.
Let's do 2 more.
Nice and symmetrical.
Nice. Yeah.
Let's turn to the edge of the lake here. Yeah. Making sure we're nice and symmetrical here.
Nice and symmetrical, very good.
Alright. Good landing starts with a good traffic pattern. Once you nail your airspeed, you'll nail your landing. It's like I've seen your videos before.
042, extend your downwind, I'll call you base.
Extending downwind 042, thank you.
So she said she'll call the base, so we'll just wait for her to call, so we can keep it a little bit slower on downwind if you want to pull that power back a little bit.
Yep.
This is where the slow flight techniques come in as well. Beautiful, beautiful symmetrical pattern, beautiful distance from the runway. Like, drink this in, drink it in. This is what you want to see.
I'm using the wing
time.
a lot, like, yeah, like,
the rivets, or like what?
No, like the edge of the wing, or making sure that it's parallel to the edge of the wing and stuff.
Perfect.
And then when we were,
042, number 2, following Cessna, 1.5 mile final, advise inside.
042, Cessna's in sight.
042, number 2, runway 7, cleared, touch and go.
Yeah, just drink.
She will call her base still?
No, we've been cleared touch and go, so we can do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got good spacing, you can make that turn. Beautiful airspeed control. Very, very nice. Yeah, just drink that in, man. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. Anticipate.
Anticipate, exactly.
Start turning.
Yeah. Just like the ground reference maneuvers, you know, you're anticipating for wind.
Alright, so let me see what the wind is doing.
Yeah.
So pushing us this way.
Pushing us that way and lifting that wing.
Okay.
Right, you felt it lift that wing straight away.
So correct this way, a little bit of rudder to...
Exactly, and it's not just one set thing, it's nice and fluid. Last notch flaps.
Oh yeah.
Make sure we're keeping that nice nose down. Maintaining the centre line, and I'll kind of see if I can help you out a little bit with it. So not one set thing, so as you just as much as you need, so it's kind of like always moving the controls.
Okay.
Always moving them. Just add a little bit of power, because we're going to get a little bit slower. Keep that nose down, a little bit more power. There you go. So just keep those controls moving as much as you need, it's actually looking fine. Transition. Oh, just a little bit late on the transition. Oh! Full power. 042 going around. We're waiting for a positive rate, we've got a positive rate. Second notch flaps out.
Let
the get up to VY and then you can get the last notch flaps out.
76. What the f happened there?
So we'll talk in a second. That's a good learning thing, right? The transition was a little bit too late.
Right.
So we hit, came back up, and then you looked at me, and we're still flying.
Okay.
You know? So at that point we came back down, and I came in and I pulled this back just in time
before the nose
hit.
The main gears.
Exactly. Transition. Just a little bit late on the transition. Oh! Full power.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good, man. It's a good learning thing.
Again, we transitioned way too quick. Bounced.
And transition too late.
Okay.
Too late. It was too late.
We were way too low.
Exactly.
Transition.
Yeah. Exactly. Because of course, there's so many things going on. You can turn crosswind. There's so many things going on. You know, you forget about the flare. You know, you're trying to go with the crosswind controls, and you forget about the important part of the transition of the flare. So perfect. We're gonna nail this one, man. All right. We're gonna finish strong. Don't beat yourself up about that because it's that's gonna happen. That's why I'm still here. You know.
But I didn't notice that. I don't know. I just looked at you for comfort, I guess. I want to see your beautiful face.
Exactly. You know, you're gonna be PIC of this thing. You know. So you're not gonna have a safety net. So the quicker that you can get out of that, free and free, nice and fluid. Feel what it wants, and then just give it enough to maintain the stuff. Looking good so far.
Let's see what's going on with the wind. Oh, I see that.
Pushing that wing up again. And that's the whole point of the wing dip. Okay. Just to stop it lifting that wing. Nose down. Resist. Beautiful transition. Just a little bit more back pressure.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5, Mike Charlie, traffic 2 miles northeast of the field on the...
Oh, if we just held it up just a touch more. That's all that needed. That was looking beautiful, man.
You've got the crosswind controls, man.
They're hard.
They are. They're tough. But that technique that you had there, nigh on perfect again. All it comes down to is just that last little bit, right? Yeah, the last few seconds, the touchdown.
How many more do you think we got, Lewis?
Let's do this one as the last one.
Okay.
How about that?
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, you've got these crosswind controls. That's good.
How much have you helped me? Tell me honestly.
0. I've just been saying a few things here and there. As far as on the controls, absolutely nothing. My feet have been planted on the floor. I've not been touching this.
Visa 042 midfield.
From 042, runway 7 for the left.
Yes. Yes. I just keep that aileron in there. So we're slowing down and going off the runway. Yes, man.
Oh, wind.
We had it all today. we had a not so good landing, we had a really good landing, we had some decent crosswind controls, we had some not decent ones, we had a near-death experience.
Well, how fun it is to be a CFI, right?
Oh man, absolutely. Oh, that gets me pumped. And what I liked about what you started doing on the last two, you kind of realise that it's not a set position that you're setting it in. It always changes because you're either getting, you might get a wing lifted away, so you got to kind of readjust, or maybe the crosswind goes away for a second and then you readjust again. So it's all about kind of just playing with it, keeping nice fluidity with the controls.
Kind of cleaning it up a little bit.
Cleaning it up, exactly. Again, just fine-tuning little things here and there. So, how do you feel?
Very, very good.
Yeah.
I keep comparing this to the first time we did these in the pattern.
Oh
It's
man,
night and day.
it's night and day completely. Yeah, no, good session, man. Good session. It was never going to be perfect because it's the first time we've done traffic pan work. So, bring us some hell!